Alright, so a little tutorial lesson on the Weezer song called Pork and Beans. First, a little bit of theory. It's in the key of F sharp. It may be also thought of as G flat, but I think it'll be a little bit easier to think of it in terms of F sharp for this exercise. So let's talk about the F sharp scale first. F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F. Again. And the proper fingering, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Coming down, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2. Okay, let's learn the chords that this song uses first. F sharp. That would be F sharp, A sharp, C sharp. C sharp, C sharp, E sharp, G sharp. And D sharp minor. D sharp, F sharp, A sharp. And B. B, D sharp, F sharp. And to complete this little progression, we'll go back to F sharp. F sharp, A sharp, C sharp. Okay. It also uses at a bridge, it uses A sharp minor, which would be A sharp, C sharp, E sharp. You could also think of it as B flat minor, same notes. So the first part we'll learn is the guitar part that comes out in the beginning of the song and the first verse and the second verse. It goes like this: F sharp, A sharp, E sharp, D sharp. Okay, now we'll learn the distortion guitar part. It plays the chords, but it only plays the top and bottom note of the chord. It's the root and the fifth. Technically it's known as an open fifth, so let's try it. First chord is F sharp, and then C sharp, and then D sharp minor, and then B. So here it is in time. Once again. Next we'll learn the overdrive guitar part. This comes up in the choruses. So you could play them in root position, or you could revoice them. I'm going to do it both ways. I'll start in root positions for those to keep it simple. So that's F sharp, and then it goes to C sharp. Alright, so first chord is F sharp, and then C sharp, and then D sharp minor, and then B. So in time, now with better voicing, F sharp there, C sharp here. Notice how it minimizes movement. And then D sharp minor, and then B. So here it is in time. Alright, now we'll learn the piano part. So it comes in the second verse, and it plays a A sharp minor. This would be root position, A sharp, C sharp, E sharp. But we need to move it up into this position. So this is how it goes. And I'm going to play the guitar part in the left hand so you can hear how it fits in. For the purpose of this particular keyboard ensemble I'm teaching, the piano player during the chorus is going to switch to the strings and play the chords up in this octave here. So like F sharp, and then C sharp, D sharp minor, and B. I'm gonna do the things that I wanna do. I ain't got a thing to prove to you. Alright, then we're going to switch the strings back to the piano. For the bridge, it's a A sharp minor chord like this, but you're going to play it in this particular position. E sharp, A sharp, C sharp. I don't care. And after 2 measures of this, you move C sharp to D sharp. So 2 measures of this, 2 measures of that, and then 2 measures of this. So it's E sharp, A sharp, C sharp, E sharp. And then the last 2 measures of the bridge, you play a B chord like this. You hit it twice. And then you switch to the C sharp, G sharp like this. Switch to the C sharp like this. So in time, those last 2 measures of the bridge. So for the keyboard drummer, the drum part, it's a very simple 8-beat. Just bass, snare, bass, snare, bass, snare, 8th notes on the hi-hat. Nothing fancy with the bass or the snare. Then when you get to the fill at the end of the first verse, it's like this. So slow motion here. Bass with closed hi-hat twice, and then snare with open hi-hat. Once again. And then you crash. The fill-in before the first chorus, once again. Then at the beginning of the chorus, you do the crash with the bass drum. Then you switch to the open hi-hat with a very simple, same pattern like this. So the first measure of the chorus. Let's lead into that once again. Now the fill at the end of the first chorus, before the second verse, like this. Once again. Then it goes back to a simple straight beat with the closed hi-hat. You do the same fill you learned earlier, back to the chorus. And the fill in at the end of the bridge, rest. Rest. I'll demonstrate to you how to play at the end of the verse leading into the first chorus. And now I'll demonstrate toward the end of the bridge how the drum pattern goes.